And welcome to the first semi-final of the night for the second semi-final of the night. My apologies for the women's game. Of course, we saw Cobras and Wolves go ahead in the game before, and now we're having a Western Devils versus West Coast Cobras game. For the Western Devils, we've got number 29, Andrea Priato, number 1, Becky Musial, number 5, Michaela Thorley, number 6, Nina Borman, number 21, Penelope Clayton, number 9, Kimberly McCartney, number 4, Lauren Baker, and number 31, Mackenzie Rastatata. For West Coast Cobras, we've got number 1, Annie Farrell, number 12, Frankie Murray Hocking, number 7, Elise Clemenson, number 22, Crystal Brook, number 3, Sarah Ranieri, number 4, Shelby Cochran, number 18, Gabriella Morby, number 15, Stella Zampogna, and number 36, Savannah Ostum. As we have a Western Devils kickoff. Clayton, back to Priato, out wide with Borman, back to Priato, ball forward, trying to hit Clayton, instead hits Jade Brook, who just sees it out. Back with Farrell, hitting Brook, now with Murray, who hits a nice ball to Zampogna. Brook through, and Frankie Murray just leaving it for Messiel to collect. Ball with Borman. Priato. Now out wide. Back with Priato. Now with Clayton. Ball forward. Cut out by Zamboda as she looks to go line. She does beat her line, but Clayton is catching up. Clayton just sees it out. Ball with Priato. Borman. Now with Clayton. Borman. Priato. Now in the middle and forced forward and cut out by Cochran. Ball given to the Cobras. Ball over the top. It's with Zamboda, but Priato just seeing it out. Clayton. Ball over the top, hitting Borman well, but Chris Jade Brook just seeing it out defensively. So far, it's been a game of long balls. Let's see which team decides that they want to start playing futsal in the back three. Jade Brook out wide. Now back with Jade Brook. Hits Frankie Murray. Hits Crystal Jade Brook, who did a nice check and trying to back roll for her, but Frankie Murray wasn't onto it. She gets a chance. Can she finish? Good save there from Becky Musial. That was a really good chance for the Cobras. Will be a corner ball. Hitting Cochran, who hits the head of Priato as it goes out for a side ball. Zampogna out wide, but hitting the run of Priato. Jade Brook with a parallel. Murray down the line and cutting across, but back for Priato as she hits Thorley. Thorley looking to cut in. Instead, starting to restart to Clayton, who goes long. Hitting Priato, but hits the head of Frankie Murray first. Priato looking to turn, but feeding it the shot right to Annie Farrell. Farrell going long, hitting Jade Brook, who's got there. Not in the nick of time, though. Clayton hitting Borman. Out wide with Clayton. Cross court to Priado. Trying to get the ball through, but instead hits Frankie Murray, who's putting some pressure on. Zamboda now coming out with the ball, and it's just a bit scrappy at the moment. Clayton just seeing the ball out off Cochrane. Now with Priado, going out wide to Borman. Back with Priado. Ball over the top and hits Frankie Murray instead. She's now driving. Gives a nice little side ball. Jade Brooks spreads it wide to Cochrane. Back to Jade Brooke, who's getting pressed. Giving it to Cochrane. Cochrane able to turn. Does so, but into danger. Murray collecting. Ball forward, and Sam Pogner unable to get on the end of that one as Kim McCartney checks on for the Devils. Now with Thorley. Out wide with McCartney. Ball over the top and through. Clayton can't beat past Ranieri though. Sam Pogner getting the ball back and giving it back to Cochrane, who takes a negative touch but spreads it out wide, keeping possession. Jade Brooke trying to go down the line. Instead runs into danger. Thorley trying to turn and turning multiple times. Not enough pressure from the Cobras. McCartney set now with Borman. Ball over the top, but Ranieri cuts it out. Spills out to Thorley, who just takes two on and shoots from halfway. Well wide of the target, but points for the skill move. Cochrane, as Clemenson checks on for the West Coast Cobras. Sam Pogner restarting to Cochrane. Now with Clemenson. Ranieri, flick down the line, hits the run of Clemenson, but cut out from Clayton. Clemenson hitting Ranieri, but Ranieri hitting it out. She's asking for the line of three. Double subs for the Western Devils as Rastata and Baker check on the court. McCartney going long. Cochrane seeing it out though. Out wide with Clemenson. Flick down the line. Not able to get on that one, Cochrane. Ball out wide with McCartney. Now with Clayton out wide. Ball down the line and Baker unable to get on the end of that one. Ball from the side with Sam Pogner. Now with Ranieri. Out wide with Sam Pogner. Murray over the top. Hits Ranieri well, but Musial even better to come out. Pogner with a shot and hits that back post, but Clemenson unable to capitalise. Ranieri spills out to her. Ranieri back rolls to Clemenson. Resets to Frankie Murray. Shot forward, hits Ranieri. Ooh, Ranieri left as she thought it was going to go in, but instead going wide. Baker going long instead of hitting Frankie Murray. 1 and 3 to beat. Hits a nice overlapping run from Clemenson. Left foot. Hits Clayton's trailing leg instead. Sam Pogner shoots, and that was a nice struck shot, but it was wide. Musial hitting Clayton. Instructions are to go long. Western Devils want to hit the ball over the top. McCartney, ball forward, cut out by Ranieri. Dictators of West Coast Cobras ball. Ball with McCartney, shoots! And that was well high and wide, but we know what those shots can do. We saw that last week with shots from Clayton and Priado hitting top corners. Farrell going long, hitting McCartney's head. Now with Ranieri, touch forward and hits Frankie Murray. Tries to hit the reverse ball, instead hitting the wall of black. And Clemenson trying to hit Ranieri. Ball with McCartney. Now with Clayton. McCartney. Baker. Trying to hit that ball down the line, and Zambogna keeping it in. It will be West Coast Cobras ball. Hitting forward. Ooh, and a good ball to Zambogna, but just can't get it on target. Musial hitting wide with Baker. Setting up now with their 3-1, the Devils. Deciding the 4-0 wasn't working for them. Baker. Priado. Now with McCartney. Back to Priado. Ball over the top, hitting Ranieri instead, who leaves it for Farrell. Now it's Clemenson. Back wide to Ranieri. Ball down the line. Nice 1-2 connection in the middle, but not spend their way. McCartney with a toe poke, and Farrell covering her angles. Cochrane checking on as she goes towards the middle. Murray, see if she can hit Ranieri. She does, but it's covered well by Restrictor. Now with Cochrane, can she hit it? Hits Frankie Murray instead, who miscontrols it. Out of danger for Devils. Hitting Ranieri, can she finish? Ranieri in the top corner! Off the half volley. Beautiful goal from the Cobras. You could say it was coming as they had two pretty good chances, and it just spills the way of Ranieri as she hits that into the top netting.
Well done there from the West Coast Cobras. They were building all throughout that first 10 minutes of the contest, and they were applying the pressure on the Devils. And so far, the Cobras, they are all over them. So we'll see how the Western Devils react. It is only 1-0. Plenty of time left in the match, but so far, it's all been the Cobras. What a goal that was by Ranieri as Clemenson to play Brooke, but gets dispossessed, and now Cochrane, Clemenson into play, resetting to Cochrane, tries to find that switch of play over the top, couldn't find it. As Musias, she rolled it out of play. Sloppy in possession there from the Devils, and now the Cobras get us back on the way. As Clayton checks back on. Obviously last round's player of the round. So you can be sure that she would like to impose herself in this contest. Big reward for the winner. A place in the Women's Supa-Liga Grand Final next weekend up against the night's earlier winners, Coburn Wolves. You have to say, either team that wins tonight, it's going to be a blockbuster contest in that grand final. Hard to pick who was going to win. Zamponia into Murray. Try to play it around the corner. Couldn't connect with Brooke. And now Western Devils have some possession of their own. Clayton finding with Zamponia. Still going Clayton. Well defended, but eventually it rolls into touch. It will be a Devils ball. Clayton over the side ball, resets to Priado. Chips it into Borman. Good first touch by Borman. Lays it off for Priado. Now wide, Thorley. Does well, skips past Murray. Thorley with the shot, but well blocked there, Brooke. It's been a good improvement season from the West Coast Cobras. As a bit of miscommunication in the box to the back post. Thorley try to get on target, but well defended there by the Cobras girls. Sees it out for a corner. Priato tries to back roll it to Thorley, and it's another corner. Clayton demanding more of her teammates. Takes a touch, goes for the shot, just wide. As I was saying, it's been a good improvement season for the Cobras. Obviously in the summer, they narrowly missed out on the finals, finishing in 5th position, 2 points behind Coburn Wolves. But this season, there has been improvement. There have been some neck-tight games which could have gone either way that they did lose, but they have made the finals, and now they are leading 1-0, and you'd have to say, if they continue to play like this, they'd be very unlucky not to make the grand final next weekend. But there's still plenty of game time left to go. Farrell releases Brooke. Across Cochrane. Then Murray. Her ball into the middle. Gets intercepted. Clayton. And Cochrane does well. Sees it out of play. Priato goes for a long-ranged effort. Farrell happy to collect that one. She goes long, but into the hands of Musial. Devils with a string of possession into Thorley, try to flick it around the corner. And it rolls into touch. Brooke to Ranieri. What a first stint she had in this match. She's back on. Fired up to get another goal. Brooke. Cochrane. Try to look for the runner. Brooke Ranieri keep it in. No, she won't. Devils ball. Borman. Clayton. Over the top. Couldn't find McCartney, who's now the target for the Devils. Ranieri. Nice ball wide. Cochrane held it up well, but eventually rolls into touch. Cobra's ball down the line. Zampogna holds it up well. Back to Cochrane. Unconventional switch of play, but it works. Ranieri goes for the long-ranged effort. Great save there. Musial denying Ranieri her second. She's looking fired up in this contest. Into Brooke, and it will be a Devils ball. Clayton goes for a run, getting double teamed, does well, wins herself a side ball. As the timeout is now called for the Western Devils, maybe to just ease and control the momentum in this contest. We'll be back with you just after this break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Come back after the timeout. We'll see if the Western Devils have conjured something up from this side piece with that timeout. Flick to the back post, but Murray, she was alert to the situation, sees it out of play. McCartney. Long-ranged effort, deflected. That could have gone anywhere from Ranieri. Ball all the way back to Clayton. Long-ranged effort, well blocked Ranieri. Cochrane trying to keep that one in play, but it rolls into touch. Baker over the side ball, plays Clayton. She looks for the run of McCartney, well defended. Zampogna, Murray goes for a run. And it's out for a Cobras side ball. In a threatening position here. Cochrane goes for the shot, double deflection, corner ball. Cochrane to the back post, well deflected there by McCartney. Now Cochrane again to the back post. Murray just couldn't connect with her on that occasion. And now the Western Devils get us back underway. McCartney. Now Clayton. Back to McCartney. Ratsada. Long ball looking for the run of McCartney. Couldn't find it. Cochrane intercepts. Now she plays Murray. Double interception into Zampogna. Getting pressed hard but does well. Resets to Clemenson. Now Cochrane. Back to Clemenson but Baker alert to that one. Happy to see it out of play. Clemenson into Murray. Now Cochrane. Wide Clemenson. Looks to isolate one-on-one down the line. Well read there by Ratsada. Still going the Cobras girls, but the defensive work rate by the Devils was unmatched. And now Clayton asking for the foul. Nothing called. Murray on the break. Can she make it a second? No, she can't. What a save that was by Musial. And now Clayton. Read it well by Cochrane. Clayton sees that one into touch. Wins herself a side ball. Baker flicks that one on. Farrell collects. Clemenson rolls it back for Cochrane. Switches to Murray. Great press there by McCartney. Goes into touch and it will be Farrell's ball in net. Farrell goes long, looking for Murray. She tries to flick it back, but Clayton was there. She flicks it wide. Baker rolls it back. Clayton. What a save, Farrell. There was a runner on the back post as Farrell elects to go long. Rolls out of play. Side ball. As Borman checks on for her last stint of the first half. Getting pressed hard by Cochrane. Side ball. Over the top. Murray collects. Into the feet of Clemenson. Now Zampogna. And that will see us for the first half of action. What a game we have in store for you, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere. It may be late, but we're all awake here at Subiaco Futsal. We'll be back with you just after this halftime break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And play kicks off with the Cobras. Ranieri out wide to Frankie Murray, who takes it down the line and just can't keep it in. You'll see a lot of, in the background of Luke Ross coaching, so good look forward to the masterclass that you'll witness hopefully today. Clayton out wide with McCartney. Now with Borman. Clayton. McCartney. Now with Restrata. McCartney. Borman. McCartney. Borman. Now back in the center with McCartney. Out wide. Nice 1-2. And down the line. Restrata just unable to catch up onto that one. It was a good 1-2 from Clayton, as that is given as a corner ball. Ball with Borman. Now with Clayton. Shoots and off Crystal Jade Brook. Ball with Clayton. Put into the mixer and Ranieri just headering it out. Borman. Cross goal, hits Frankie in the head instead, and McCartney with a good shot, but it's almost spilled by Farrell, but she keeps ahead of it. Cochrane trying to see the ball out, and does. Now with Jade Brook. Ball in the middle to Murray, and she does well with the touch, going around her opponent, trying to keep it with Cochrane, but can't. Clayton. Borman. Ball down the line to Restrata and can't keep it in. Ball with Crystal Jade Brook. Cochrane. Ranieri. Out wide with Cochrane. Ranieri. Ball over the top, but Cartney just winning the header back. Crystal Jade Brook trying to build up the seconds, and Cochrane does so successfully. Clayton with a big challenge. Cochrane, Ranieri. Out wide with Jade Brook. Out wide now with Cochrane. Tries to play the ball down the line. Goes off the feet of Restrata, and it'll be a Cobra side ball. Now with Cochrane. Ranieri. Can she make it 2? Toe poke, but wide. Ball with Clayton as the Western Devils look to try and stop a 4-0. Now with Borman. Clayton. McCartney over the top and out. Cobras setting up their 3-1 as they see just the time slowly dwindle away. 16 minutes left on the clock. Jade Brook goes over the top. Instead it hits McCartney. Opens up in a right boot, and that was a dipping shot, but not on target. Farrell going long and misthrown. Now with Borman. Clayton. Ball over the top. Hits Prado well. Can't collect on the volley though. Farrell going long and trying to hit Murray, but instead hits Clayton. Jade Brook going in hard as Murray tries to win it back. Both girls going down. Borman shoots and Farrell spilling it. No two-hand control. One hand with the floor though, so free kick goes their way. Ball with Jade Brook. Murray. Gives it back to Jade Brook. Zamboja. Tries to 1-2 it back. Hits Clayton. Unmarked player. Priado at the back. Can she finish? Left foot and off the line by Clayton. Now with Borman. Now it's Sembella up and then now it's Frankie Murray. And can she finish? Touches hard and can't get it under control. Spills out to Ranieri. And just getting that side ball. Ranieri. Sampogna losing the ball, and it's now with Borman. Ball over the top.
Sarah, why aren't you shooting? Stella, you lay it off. Stella, you take it.
Ball with Ranieri. Ball roll down the line, but just couldn't get the toe poke on target. Ball with Clayton as the Devils set up there 4-0. McCartney. Now with Clayton. Tries to go down the line and does so successfully. Got Ranieri to beat. Double teamed well by Sampogna. Clayton. In the ball into the mixer, and it comes off McCartney's shin. Jade Brooke out wide with Ranieri. Ball over the top. Hits Crystal Jade Brooke well, but just can't keep it under control. Ball with Clayton. Now with Borman. Thorley. Clayton. Priado. Dispossessed. Now it's Cobras 3-on-2. Chris J. Brook trying to hit Murray and can't keep it under control. Ball with Borman. Out wide with Priado. Ball over the top and just going all the way to keeper. Ranieri not ready for that one as it just rolls out. Ball with Clayton. Chips it and over the top. Jade Brooke checking off for Clemenson. Farrell going along, hitting Sampogna, who tries to keep it under control, but spilling out the way of the Devils. Priado trying to flick the ball forward. Hits Clayton well. Ranieri recovering well. And that ball was out. Ball going long. Farrell throwing and just going out. Ball with Thorley. Priado. Now wide with Baker. Baker ball over the top and can't hit the run of Thorley. Ball over the top. Hitting Baker. Now it's a 2-on-1. Clayton trying to hit the reverse ball. Instead Clemson cuts it out. Now it's with Cochran. Hits the run of Frankie Murray instead. It's now Priado. Clayton shoots. That was over. Thorley just seeing it out. That'll be a Western Devils ball.
Frankie, cut the diagonal. Where you are, there's no line. Cut the diagonal block.
Ball. Baker across to Clayton. Stella Zambrano winning it, but good sliding chance there from Priado.
Great work, Stell. Yeah, good movement. Let's go.
Murray hitting Sampogna and splitting out the way of the Devils. Thorley shooting and that was wide.
Focus up.
Farrell gets us back underway. Murray over the top. Delightful ball. Musial came out cleared that well. Devils, Cobras, it's neck and neck at the moment. What a finale we have in store. Deflected off the defender. Cobras side ball. Murray couldn't connect with the ball on that occasion. Rolls out side ball. Clayton goes long. Priado at the end of it. Thorley on the run. Big save Farrell. And it's bobbing around. And well done. Zampogna sees it out of danger. And the Cobras, they dodged a bullet there. Clayton to Priado. Back to Clayton. Getting double teamed. It gets into the danger area, but well cleared. Zampogna and Cochrane working well. But it is a Devils ball once again.
Stay tight still.
Cochrane goes down the line, well read by Baker. It's a 3v2 on this occasion, but well done. Clemenson came out, read the danger, but then Lauren Baker, how good was that to react defensively, and she releases Clayton, but just a bit too much on the pass. Long ball. Couldn't find Thorley. Sorry, Brooke rather. And then Thorley clears it for a side ball. Priado to Clayton. Chip ball looking for Priado. Well read Brooke. Nervy 7.5 minutes remaining. If you're supporting either side of this team, if you're going for either of these teams, chip ball over the top, it's flicked in behind! And Thorley just couldn't connect on the back post. So unlucky there for the Devils. But once again, the Cobras stand strong. Murray goes long, well read Baker. Clayton looking for Baker. Cochrane collects, flicks it to Clemenson, and the chip ball down the line. We'll see how releases McCartney. Ball over the top, well dealt with by Clemenson. Cochrane, Brooke, Murray, good dummy. She's in behind Frankie Murray. Can she make it too? No, she can't. Even bigger save, Musial. She's stood up so far when it matters most. Two big saves in this match so far. It could have been 3-0, but the Cobras, they have defended well, and Western Devils have had their chances. Farrell, Brooke, Cochrane switches to Clemenson. Again, flicks it down the line, but well read there. Borman shepherds it out of play. Really good defensively there by Borman. And she gets us back underway with Clayton as we all just take a deep breath. But Clayton says no to the deep breath, and Murray reads the interception. She cuts inside, but well read there by Clayton. Clayton.
Make the move.
Into Brooke, back to Murray. She's found some space, she's chipped it, but it doesn't come of anything. It will Western Devils ball. As now there's a timeout for the Western Devils. 5 minutes 39 left on the clock. We'll be back with you just after this break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Back after the timeout, Western Devils composing themselves. They're having chances, and there's still plenty of time left on the clock. They're fighting for it, the Western Devils. They want to be one position better than they were last season. They were knocked out at this stage by the Andinas in the summer season. They want to be in the grand final this season. Borman, McCartney, after finishing as the minor premiers, you'd have to say it's theirs to lose, but the West Coast Cobras, what a performance from them this evening. They've stood up strong, even though they finished in 4th position. They've turned up when it matters. And now it's all to play for. 4 minutes, 37 left on the clock. Those that have stayed in the crowd this late are up for it. The girls on both teams are up for it. A place in the grand final on the line. Who's going to prevail? We'll find out. Ratsada and Borman. Back to Ratsada. Long ball looking for target. Well-read Ranieri. Borman. Over the top looking for the run of Clayton. Farrell. Came out well. Clears that away from danger. Borman. McCartney. Sloppy possession. Sloppy touch in possession. And Murray sees that one into touch. Ratsada. Looking for Clayton, finds her. Ranieri asking for a foul on Clayton. And now here's an opportunity. Murray cuts inside, plays Ranieri. But then Cobras just happy to reset play. Clemenson wide, gets intercepted by Ratsada. Big press by Ratsada. No foul called. Devils side ball. As now, in the rush, miscommunication between the Devils on the bench. Priato rushed onto the pitch to try and get control of the ball, and it is a yellow card for incorrect substitution. Cobras will now get the turnover. 2 minutes 44 left on the clock. Ranieri from range, over the bar. Musial releases Priato. Now McCartney, Borman, back to McCartney. Priato. Ratsada. Priato. Into the feet of Borman, couldn't find her. And now Murray, she's getting double teamed. Well defended there by the Devils. Win themselves a side ball. McCartney, ball down the line. Well read there by Ranieri. Brooke around the corner looking for Ranieri, but well left. Well left there by Borman. And now the Devils can go once again. Long ball gets intercepted. Borman again, long ball. But once again, the Cobras defense prevails. Ranieri denies her any attacking opportunity, and Farrell will get us back underway as we are in stop clock territory. 1:41 left on the clock. A place in the grand final next week awaits the winner. Will we go to extra time? Can the Devils pull something back, or will the West Coast Cobras go into a grand final? Priato over the side ball to Clayton. Priato, all the main magic makers of the Devils are on. Can they send it to extra time? But Ranieri clears it again. She's definitely been a shout for the MVP of the match. Priato into Clayton. Long ball, Clayton. But well saved Farrell, who elects to go long. She's misjudged it, but Musial quick off her line. And she releases Clayton. Wide, McCartney, ball over the top. Farrell comes through well. It's bobbling. No penalty call, but because it's a head injury, we will have a stop of play. Farrell did go for the ball, but got some of, don't see who it is, but got some of her head on the way through. I think it is Priato. So everyone, let's just take a deep breath before we attack the final 59 seconds left of the match. It's now Amanda Lynch, coach of the Devils, comes on and makes sure that Prado is all right. Prado back to her feet. She looks to be okay. She doesn't want to give way to the bench. It's their season on the line, the Devils.
Make a move!
It will be a drop ball for Farrell, who picks it up, and you'll know that she'll just elect to go long, but instead she plays Brooke.
Gotta be angles, girls! Get back, get back!
Baker
Tuck
to
it away.
McCartney. Ball over the top, looking for Priato again. Farrell comes and collects, and then Farrell again. Long-ranged effort, McCartney. Murray denies her. Another block. How good's this West Coast Cobras defence been? Baker holding up well. Tries to play her target. Nothing called. Side ball, Cobras. Brooke. She's just going to have to go long. She finds Cochrane on the run, but her first touch lets her down, and Musial can release the Western Devils once again. Priato lays it off. McCartney, long ball looking for Baker. Well read, Murray.
Let's go, Annie!
Baker, McCartney into Priato. She holds it up well, but Brooke says no. Clayton coming in. But Brooke, she flicks it wide. Cochrane on the run. Can she keep it in play? No, she can't. And the clock stops. 8 seconds. Musial will have to go long. No, she goes in close into Clayton. Will 4 seconds left on the clock. They're just going to have to go long. The Devils.
Shelby all the way, get in the mix!
Clayton goes long, and it's wide.
Get up, Frank!
Farrell, she's going to have to go long. She does. The clock stops, full time, and the West Coast Cobras have done it. They're through to the Women's Supa-Liga Grand Final. They were the underdogs, and we do love a good underdog story. 1-0 on the night. They defended hard, but very unfortunate for the Western Devils. They fought well, finished as minor premiers, but at the end, the West Coast Cobras, we'll see them again next week in the grand final. Goal scorer, Sarah Ranieri. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next weekend for the grand final between the Coburn Wolves and the West Coast Cobras.